What did your crush do that completely ruined your infatuation for them? Story 1. Got arrested for being a child molester and no previous signs. Story 2. This girl I had a crush on early on in high school told me that she recently broke up with her last BF because his dad passed away suddenly, and, as she put it, wouldn't stop being depressed and a fucking crybaby about it. I didn't talk to her much again after she said that. Story 3. We had been going out for a few weeks, and on the way home from a party, we went to get McDonald's and he paid for me. I have an allergy, and they got my order wrong. I asked, and it wasn't a problem. They made me a new burger and told me to keep the incorrect one as they couldn't resell it. I offered it to him. He didn't want it, so I said I would just bring it home to give to my housemate so it wouldn't go to waste. He was completely fine with this. Then a homeless guy came in and started asking at the tables for change. I offered him the burger, and he took it. My date went crazy at me for giving away the burger that he had paid for, even though he was okay with me giving it to my housemate, and followed the homeless man, shouting at him to give it back. Then got the guy kicked out of the restaurant. It was terrifying. He went from easygoing and charming to furious in a split second. Then when he sat down again, he acted like everything was normal and asked me if I wanted to go home with him. It was a side of him I hadn't seen before. I'm glad he showed his true colors early. Story 4. Oh. This post made me remember a really hurtful one. When I was 17 at my first year at uni, I made friends with a girl in my year. It wasn't like instant crush, but she was funny and I grew to like her. One day we were going home after classes together. Turns out we lived pretty close to each other, chatting and joking. And at one moment she says, "I really like talking to you just about anything. I would have jumped you right now if you weren't so ugly." I was a really awkward teenager, severely underweight, skin problems and some other complexes. On top of that, very introverted, so it outright killed my remaining self-esteem. Thing is that she actually didn't realize the effect of her words. It was like a passing comment to her, and wasn't said with malicious intent. That fact actually made these words even more hurtful.